This finale of Hijack Season 2 begins with Beck interrogating Jozef in Episode 8. He wants to know where the bombs are and for whom he manufactured them. Jozef is able to leave the nation safely, and in return, he tells Beck the precise location of the bombs. Jozef also informs him that the guy with the trigger is the only one who can put an end to this whole mess. Olivia calls Sam back on the train to let him know that she has been in contact with Marsha. The recording concludes with those dogs in the background as she plays it for him. However, Sam worries that Marsha is giving her life for him. He resolutely sticks to the original plan for the handover, refusing to allow that to occur. Stuart, meantime, manages to organize more of his objective while inside. He calls Lang and asks him to resume the plan. He doesn't want any of this to come back to haunt him, and Bailey Brown's transfer must still proceed, even if Lang has to board the train personally. Ada chooses to proceed with the transfer while the media is observing and there are still 100 inmates on the train. They're willing to see this through to the very conclusion despite the political repercussions and the possibility that things could get out of hand. At this train depot, all routes lead to no man's land, and the control room crew discovers more information about Jess as the train moves forward. As it happens, she was actually Mona Hakimi, a combat doctor with Moroccan Special Forces training. Olivia discovers that the tattoo on her wrist is the same symbol that connects to the foxhole. Naturally, Sam has been to this tavern before. Olivia thinks this is Sam's attempt to steer them in the proper direction and toward the company they were both employed by. It's interesting to note, though, that Lang may be seen in one of these photos with Jess in Morocco. The train arrives at the depot while the control crew is frantically trying to figure out who the mole is. Sam fervently begs the passengers to hold on for the time being, pledging to get them all off. Daniel, meantime, keeps trying to scare Stuart by insisting that he be searched following his outdoor workout in the garden. As expected, nothing comes up, but Stuart has complete control in this situation. He avidly observes the prisoner transfer on the train from inside his cell. The fact that Marsha is nowhere to be found despite helicopters patrolling the forest is not good news for Sam. After returning to the cottage, she tries to light a large fire. When Lang arrives, he is prepared to personally lead Bailey Brown onto the train. Faber, on the other hand, senses that something is off and investigates the platform. He discovers that Lang is their mole when he locates the missing officer. Interestingly, Otto realizes he can't leave Sam alone and returns to the train while Lang and Bailey Brown quarrel over the protocol they're adhering to. Given that Bailey Brown doesn't appear to be happy about any of this, he tells Sam that something is seriously wrong. They realize the same thing as Olivia and the others in the control room do, but it's too late. After boarding the train, Lang shackles Bailey Brown to the carriage. Otto abruptly applies the accelerator, though, and the train resumes its journey down the tunnels and out of the depot. Knowing that Lang would hate to end his own life, Sam chooses to take advantage of his presence and act as the trigger man. However, armed, Lang searches for Sam and Otto, who engage in a risky game up and down the train while he fires warning shots. After a while, Sam emerges and confronts Lang, giving Otto ample time to use the brakes in the tunnels. Before he gets out of the train and hits the explosives, exploding it sky high, Sam begs Otto to get out. The helicopters return as a result of Marsha's fire turning into an inferno. Sadly, it also makes the assassins reappear. As the authorities rush to get her, Stuart learns from Lang that, it's done, they're dead, after hearing about the explosion in the subterranean. It's a race against time. But one of the guards happens to be listening in on everything that goes on inside Stuart's cell, and they record everything they say. As long as Sam and Bailey Brown are both dead, Stuart boasts that Cheapside is his company and that Lang will receive a portion of the kingdom funds as per their agreement. In reality, Otto and Sam are still alive as they stagger out of the tunnel, with Sam pursuing Lang. Sam and Marsha survive, but Lang is ultimately shot dead for defying the authorities. Germany can now breathe a sigh of relief since all the hostages are safe. Beck's subplot has been made absolutely useless, and the control room is back under control. After an absurd shift, the systems are operational again, and Clara leaves for home. Following this, Sam meets with Olivia and Faber, who give him the phone and let him call Marsha now that she is secure. The season comes to a close when he calls his wife to let her know he's arrived. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more updates.